My back hurts. It's okay. New background, don't mind me. Yes, I am sitting in bed. In this bed. I didn't feel like moving. Hello. Okay, let's get straight into it. Hello, wonderful people. It's Danny Ray, and welcome to my channel. Hello. How is everyone doing? I am pre-recording again. I'm a week ahead still. I am a week ahead. So the next few videos will be a week ahead. Yada yada. Fun, fresh for me. Before we get straight into it, if you've seen any of my last 3 videos, thank you for watching those videos. You should know things are happening in my life, and that's why there's a different background and everything. I won't spoil anything because in the future, I don't know how much longer, maybe next month, there'll be a video of everything that's happening, not everything, but of what's happening, and you'll get a little more of a sneak peek, a glimpse into all of that. So we'll sit around, do that. In today's video, it's another story time. I know, shocker, another story time. I had a lot of fun filming my last story time. It was really fun, and also regarding to that video, I got a comment saying pretty much go more in depth about what it was like having a broken foot. That will be my next video. So boom, that'll be my next video. But right now we're doing a story time and all that. But story time on my first ever surgery I had. Before we get into that, if you haven't already, please subscribe. My sub goal is really 10 subscribers, but 15 will do dandy. I would love 15 subscribers. That's my sub goal. We'll say 15 subscribers. Then also leave a like if you want more story times, or if you really enjoyed today's video, and comment down below if you ever had a surgery. And if you had, what was it? Would love to know. We got a little chit chat. And share and press the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. You don't have to sneak. Can't see you. So yeah, was that all? Oh, also follow me on Instagram. I'm slacking, but follow me on Instagram. And I think that's it. I'm so bad at this, but whatever. I think that's it. So let's get straight into today's video. Let's go.
I used to eat kale like that's a bad thing. What's wrong with my bad?
Sorry, interruptions. Anyways, okay, hello. Let's get straight. Okay, we're here. Okay, I'm trying to remember everything that I already said. Story time. This is story time about my first ever surgery, which I meant to say what my surgery was. My appendix ruptured. So that's what the story time is. Let's set the scene. Was I 6? I think I was 6. It was the summer. My birthday might have already happened. I don't know. So I was either 5 or 6. I think I was 6. Or I was turning 6 at least. I was 6 years old, right? Or maybe I was turning 7. It might have been 6 to 7. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I don't know. Anyways, I was 6 years old, 7 years old, and it was the summer, and I went to, at the time, my grandmother, my Grammy, she used to go to a campground, and so we used to go there every weekend. And so we were down there. We were visiting my grandmother, and we And this, at the time, okay, so we went down and someone was coming to visit, and she at the time was my step cousin, okay, at the time. And we haven't seen each other in a really long time. We were really close. You know, she was a year older than me, a year and a half older than me. She was a little older than me, but we were really close. And she's like the first ever like girl around my age that I hung out with. Because every time I hung out with a girl, they were always way older than me, because they were like family friends or whatever. And so we were really close, but we haven't told each other in a really long time. So we were very excited, and we finally were able to like have her spend the night. You know, so we're always spending the night at the campground. Super excited, so happy. So she comes, we're hanging out, we're having fun. But as the day goes on, I have really bad like pain, and the pain is like in my lower stomach. I think it's my right side. Yeah, my right side. I had a really bad pain. But the thing is, I was only in pain when I was walking. I was walking a lot. We were at the campground. I mean, we had golf carts and all, but I was walking, but I was like, and I was so out of it. Like, I was in so much pain. And I was just like, I was trying to hang on for the whole night. Because we're gonna spend the night. And, you know, I didn't know when the last time I was gonna see her. Spoiler alert, I haven't seen her since. But I just got my mom was like, it hurts. Like, every time I walk, it hurts. So now it's nighttime, you know, and it's dark out. And I'm like, I can't do this. Every time I walk, I'm in so much pain. I was like, okay, you know, we're gonna take my grandmother's car and we're gonna go to the emergency room. And the reason why is such like because the emergency room that we would go, that is around there, this is, if you don't know, I'll just say what this is. Southern Maryland, okay? This is Southern Maryland. And where we are at in Southern Maryland, which is Charles County by Waldorf, the only ER around is the one in La Plata. That's a hospital you don't ever want to go to. People, it's a thing, people go in, they never come out. Like, that's just, it's not a very good hospital at all. So it was just be a lot. And there's something else, the reason why it's really not really the greatest for me to go. Maybe I'll end up talking about it. Keep a little secret from all of you. I got a couple of secrets, but you know, at some point I'll probably talk about it. But I just have a very severe case, and it's just like, you know, we already knew what was going to happen if anything happened. So jump in the car, where I'm really sad, she's really sad, she wanted to come, like, you know, it was just a really sad thing. So we're driving and we get to the ER, and I can't walk, nothing, so I'm sitting in a wheelchair. Because there was I had a relief because I'm not walking anymore, so it's not hurting. I was rolling around in that wheelchair all over the place. It's like nighttime, there's barely anyone in there. I'm rolling around everywhere. The whole waiting room, whenever mom's like, stay still, like, stop rolling around in the wheelchair. Like, this is so much fun. Let me sit still. So I'm tired, okay? So I don't remember much into the whole thing. I was also really young. I was 6, 7. I was really young, so like, I don't really know. My mom probably knows more about what ended up happening. So all I remember is now I'm in the bed, and then I don't know if I think they figured out there, it was like, oh, your appendix is ruptured, like your appendix. Like, oh, it's like, you have to be medevaced, you to be transferred to Children's Hospital. And the reason for that is, I won't get into it right now, but there's a reason why. Anything with sickness, surgery, anything, I would have as a kid, I would have to go to Children's Hospital. So then, because they had the staff, if anything went wrong with some of the stuff that I have medically wrong, they're all there. So, like, yeah. So I'm laying here in the hospital bed waiting for an ambulance to come, because the Children's Hospital is in DC, which isn't that far from where I was in Maryland. It's literally not even a 30-minute drive. Like, it's not that far. So we're waiting. I remember just laying there. I felt it was like I felt like I was seeing into myself. It was like it was dark, and I had the TV right in front of my face, trying to sleep and like be distracted, because I started being more and more pain. So we go in. So they come. By the way, EMTs, the ambulance people, medevac, like anyone, the emergency people, I've also had to be medevaced in a helicopter once. We'll get into that story at some point. They're always the best people. They're always very nice. I've never had a bad experience with EMTs or emergency like transport people. They've always been the best, very kind. So I try to think if this is the time where they put me in the ambulance and then you want to watch something or the TV in the back. I was like, yeah. I'm trying to think if that was the time. I was like, oh, I'm gonna stay awake. Out. I slept the whole. I was so like tired that like I slept the whole time. So we get in. We get transferred to Children's. We go in, and I don't remember what like really transpired. I remember them putting me in a room, but it was like, that wasn't a room, it was like a room filled with other beds, but it was like there was a curtain, and I remember them putting me there and them closing the curtain, and they're like, we gotta talk to your mom for a second. I was like, the doctor was like, I gotta talk to your mom for a second. I was like, okay. So I'm like out, and what they told her was, okay, your daughter needs surgery, like she's gonna need surgery, everything will be fine, it'll be great. My mom cries. My mom starts crying and all of that. And she's like, okay, we'll tell her together. And it's like, okay. My dad's not here because my dad was in Virginia. So my mom was next to me. I was like, okay, you are going to need surgery. Everything will be okay. You'll be put under. We're going to give you laughing gas. And you're gonna laugh for a moment, and then we're gonna be out, all that. And I remember I remember not being phased. I wasn't phased at all. I was like, okay, let's do this. And I was like, huh? What? Like, she's like, do you understand that she remember when I had to get surgery? I've always seen my mom get surgery. Or was it during the time when she gets surgery? I think, no, or she gets, whatever. When I did, and yada yada yada, and she's like, they're gonna put you under and you're gonna go to sleep. I was like, okay, let's do this. My mom was so like, how are you not fazed by this? Like how are you not scared? And I wasn't scared at all. I was like, let's do this. But if you know me, I've always been like that, and I'm still like that to this day. Like, okay, all right, let's do this. Let's, I face things head on. Like, okay, there's no crying or nothing. I was like, I understood. Maybe I didn't understand, but so I wasn't scared. Okay, they're like, the doctor was like, we're gonna get you the mask, and the mask's gonna be bubblegum flavored. I was like, okay, sold. Bubblegum flavored, love that. So they're prepping me. Like, okay, they showed me the breathing mask that they're gonna put on me for the laughing gas, the anesthesia, the anesthesia. So they're like, this is how you put it on. They're gonna put it on. I'm like, yeah, and it smelled like bubblegum. I was like, I love this. It's bubblegum flavored. So loved it. It's like, okay, we're gonna be separate separated from your mom. It's like, okay. To be like in the room where they prepare everything, they put me in, and like it was when my mom would be waiting for me. She's like, your mom will be here, you know, when you get back. And my mom told me that my dad should be there by the time like I get back. So they put the mask on me, right? And the whole time when I heard the things like this is anesthesia, this is the laughing gas, you're going to start laughing and it's okay. And in my head, again, I'm a child, I was like, I'm not gonna laugh. I'm gonna make sure that I don't laugh. So they gave me the anesthesia, right? And they start rolling me away. And there's like 6 people around me, nurses, maybe doctors, I don't know, but they're wheeling me, and it's a empty hospital hallway, and we're rolling to the surgery. I'm like, I'm not gonna laugh, I'm not gonna laugh, I'm not gonna laugh. And then I started laughing, and I looked around and everyone has such a serious look. So I was like, why am I laughing? I don't want to be laughing. Everyone else was so, because no one was laughing with me, because looking around, I was like, you're not laughing with me. In my head, I felt like I was like the Joker being rolled away while he's laughing. That's how I felt. I was like, this is a Joker moment. Literally, that's literally what I thought. Little 5, 6, 7-year-old. So they roll me in. I see the surgery room. The room got a big bright light, right? This metal table. Like, okay, we're gonna transfer you. I was like, okay. I'm like this whole time, right? Not tired, nothing. They lay me down. I remember seeing the bright light in my face, and I look and I see the doctor. And then, you know, everyone got their gear on. Then they put the mask back on me, and right when that mask hit my face, I was out. I was out. I was gone. I was a goner. Remember nothing. I was like, what? Then I wake up. Okay. I think I woke up 3 hours later, because it's not a very long procedure. And especially because I was so small, it wasn't gonna be long anyways. So like 3 hours later. So what they do, okay, what they do is they go, I don't know for everyone, maybe. What they did is they went through my belly button. So I have a scar on my belly button. They'll always be there. So they go through your belly button, and like they go out through like the bottom of your stomach. So I have a scar, not a very noticeable scar. It's very little because they did the stitching, and it was like the dissolvable stitching. What is that called? The dissolvable ones where like I didn't have to get them taken out. They dissolved on their own, and it was like, it's very little, like it's like this big, like it's not, you wouldn't ever really notice it, but you would notice the scar on your belly button, like that's there. So you go through your belly button, out, through something. Well, that's what they did for me. So I got 2 scars. Fun for me. So when I woke up, it's like a movie, when like a movie where they first wake up and like your eyes goes like that, like it open and close, you know. I really like I was sitting up, and I was like, oh, like I feel like such a movie to me, like a movie like character wakes up in pain or something. I was like, oh, I was like down. I was like, oh, I look up. I look over, and there's my dad. My mom was not there. There's my dad. And I'm like, first thing I think was like, when did you get here? Cause I feel like it's only been a second. It's been hours. When did you get here? That's the first thing I thought. That's the first thing I thought was, when did my dad get here? What? Where's my mom? You know? I like switch places. My dad got there as I was in surgery. My mom stepped out for a second. But I don't remember how long the process was of the healing process. I remember we stayed in the hospital for a few days, I think, because of my medical reasons. And I remember them giving me it's not a telescope. What is it? A stethoscope? The thing we listen to your heart and your breathing. They gave me a real one. Like I had a real one, it was yellow, and you could listen to the heartbeat. It was so cool. And they also gave me the breathing mask with bubblegum flavor, and I was like, I want that. And I love playing doctor. I was like, I want this. Like, yeah, you can take it home. I lost it. It disappeared somewhere. I don't know what happened before I could even take it home. But anyways, that's cool. So yeah, we did that. Oh, so I remember, because we lived with my grandparents at the time, so we came back from Maryland, went to Virginia, and I was just staying at my grandparents' house, and I couldn't go up and down the stairs for a little while, and it was kind of like, ooh. But I remember getting home, and I had my grandparents bought me a big teddy bear, and that was really nice. And then after a few days, my cousin came over, and I was able to play with him a little bit, because so like you just get up and move around, you know, you're not supposed to like sit still that much when you get surgery. So that was really, really fun. But the recovery, it was a little bit painful. Like, I remember waking up in pain. Like, it was something. It was something. I'm just glad I was so young that I don't really remember too much from it. Like, remember like the pain. I was just so young, but finding out that like you can be any age and your appendix can rupture is crazy to me. I remember hearing someone talking about how it happened. No, I remember hearing two people talk about how it happened. They were older, you know, it happened to them recently, and they were older. I was like, I was 5, 6, 7 when that happened, and I was like, I don't remember much. I don't remember the pain. I remember what happens, but I don't remember the pain, and all of that. So that's my story time of my appendix rupturing, and I had to get surgery and all that. If you want more story times, like maybe a story time of how I had a really bad like virus illness that I'd be in the hospital for like, and out of the hospital for like 2 weeks. I've been at the hospital my whole life, so there's different things. I'm trying to think of like some other story. There's other story times I can come up with. If you like to hear more, you know, leave a like, tell me in the comments. Yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, subscribe. I'm trying to hit 15 subscribers, and comment if you ever had, you know, a surgery, and if so, if you'd like to share, what was it, and leave a like, press that notification bell to get notified every time I post, and follow me on Instagram. And I'm a week ahead still. Woo, yay me. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Love you all. Love you all. Thanks so much for watching. Like, say the thing. Okay, bye bye.